to get that home. Thank you for that. All right, so that was our chair gym. You know, you've heard me present that many times, and I really am crazy about it. And it's really great when we find products here at HSN that just really work for us, whether they allow us to help us to get healthier, help us to lose weight, help us to save money. Guess what? We've got something brand new for you as fave number 6 that I think is gonna blow you away. And I'm really excited about this one. It's from FreshPaper. And what these are, and I'm gonna show them to you right here because you're gonna get a 3-pack of them, just like this. You open up the pack and you've got essentially what is your ProduceSaver paper right here. This paper, and I'm gonna explain what makes it different. What you'll do is you take this out of the pack and you put it into your produce drawer, wherever you have your fruits, your fresh vegetables. Maybe you keep your, you get your tomatoes and you keep your tomatoes in the little container that they come in. Then you just pop the paper into that container. Same with the berries. If you keep your berries in the container that they come in, you pop the paper into that container. And what this is designed to do, it's designed to help keep your fruits and vegetables fresher longer. How much do we love that? Which means now we're not throwing those fruits and vegetables away. Now we're not throwing away all of that money that we use to purchase those fruits and vegetables. You can, you just put the sheet wherever you regularly store your produce. And you can use this in the same containers that the produce came in, just like I was saying. You don't have to do anything extra except pop the fresh paper into the same area with your fruits and vegetables. And that's it. That's what this is. So this paper is actually made with organic spices. Of course, it's food safe, definitely. And this one is, once you've taken it out of the package, it can stay active for up to a month. And then when you're done with that, you get rid of the paper or you can recycle it, and then you pop in another paper into your produce drawer, and you do the same thing over and over again. But it's made to help to keep your fruits and vegetables fresher longer. I want you to hear a little bit more information about your fresh paper. I know it sounds really cool. I want you to go ahead and try it. Here we go.
I never thought that these crazy experiments in my garage would lead to something. I'd learned that the world's farmers were harvesting enough food to feed the planet, but we just weren't able to distribute food efficiently enough. It all actually started when I was in middle school and I was visiting my grandma in India. My mom warned me to be really careful about drinking the tap water. I accidentally drank almost an entire cup. But my grandma made this mixture of different spices and gave me like this murky brown spiced tea, and I ended up not getting sick. One day I was grocery shopping with my mom, and I noticed that all the strawberries seemed to have some fuzz growing at the bottom. That was when I had that first aha moment. We started with no funding. We had no experience and we had no resources, but at every step of the way, people came forward to help us because they believed in our mission. They believed in the idea that simple can be powerful. That was when we first started to think that maybe we could build a social enterprise where we could sell fresh paper to growers and farmers and retailers and consumers, and that would enable us to give it away to food banks. So much of making a difference is just understanding that, usually you are enough. You have everything that you need to take the first step.
I really love to hear where this came from and how this began. And I think these are experiences that we can all relate to. The fact that you go and buy your fruits and vegetables, and you have every intention of being able to eat them and serve them to your family. But if you don't eat them or are able to cook them within a couple of days, they start to spoil. And then before you know it, you can never eat the entire bag. I remember I was just telling my husband the other day, I buy a big bag of lemons and I can never eat all of them before they start to spoil. And it doesn't really seem right. I feel like I'm throwing away money and I'm throwing away food. But if there was a way to keep the food fresher longer, hence fresh paper, then we wouldn't be throwing away food, we wouldn't be throwing away our vegetables or our money, we wouldn't have to run to the grocery store as often as we do to replenish. I say give it a try and see the difference it can make. One piece of paper, of your fresh paper, can last up to